Hey guys, welcome to F.A.R.T, for all the random thoughts. From 2 a.m. shower epiphanies to why is tongue spelt that way. This show provides pop culture chaos and random things you might dismiss, but it's time to let them linger. I'm your host, Brittany Rose. Let's get into it. Or let it linger. Today's random thought, I said it in the intro. Why is tongue spelt that way? Tongue. It even feels weird in the mouth. It just is a weird thing to say. I'll leave you with that. Linger. Let that linger. Let that linger. Okay, now on to the past few weeks. I know I missed a few weeks. I know you guys are so sad that I haven't been here, but don't worry, I'm back. And, yeah, I just, had to make some bread. Had to make some money. So my apologies. This episode I'm filming right before going to Charli XCX concert. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, let's talk about concerts. So, what happened the past few weeks? Coachella happened. Dance to the desert, or the frolic. What is it called? The frolic out to the desert. Either way, I've always thought about it. I've always wanted to go, and then I really took a look at it this year, and I've always wanted to go to Coachella. But I feel like since my frontal lobe fully developed, I've looked at it, and even watching some of it stream online this year, seeing all the dust fly, and even just having an ounce of that dust at Govball from just tiny patches of dirt on the ground. This is in the desert. I don't know if I want to be going out in the desert and having, like coughing up a lung. I watch my favorite artists, but then I'm also like, especially, and then I saw that people drive out to the desert. So yeah, long story short, I take a look at people who go to Coachella, and I'm like, that's awesome. I always wish I could do that. I always want to do that. And now, since my frontal lobe is developed, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, Maybe I'll pass on that. If the opportunity ever comes up and I get, flown out, do people get flown out to Coachella? I don't know. But yes. So, I actually did watch some of the broadcast. I actually have never watched it before. I think I watched it maybe a little bit last year, but this year I really was like, you know what? Let me watch it. Let's see what this is about. I ended up scrolling through and seeing T-Pain, Steampunk T-Pain. We love that. And I love that video going around of him. And he even shared it, where it's like, she was a fairy.
She was a fairy.
Thank you, T-Pain, for that. The first set that I actually watched was Yo Gabba Gabba. Unironically, Yo Gabba Gabba, it was amazing. At first I was a little confused. I was like, where's DJ Lance? There's a little girl now who's not DJ Lance, but DJ Lance did come out, and that made me happy. I have younger cousins, as you've seen on the show, but the ones who are older than them loved Yo Gabba Gabba. When I was 10, 11, they were babies, and they controlled the TV, and the TV was just Yo Gabba Gabba, just Yo Gabba Gabba, and the Fresh Wee Band, and maybe Toy Story sometimes. But these songs are ingrained in my head. Of course, everybody knows, there's a party in my tummy, or maybe you don't. But yeah, so I know all of the songs, and the muscle memory really kicked in when I was watching their set at Coachella, and I just went off, and I just started dancing, and you know what? It was good, and to see all the people there who were dancing to it too, like genuinely watching Yo Gabba Gabba, it was amazing. Yeah, DJ Lance came out looking a little older, and that's just what time does, but it was nice to see him. Rest in peace, Biz. I saw them live. I saw Yo Gabba Gabba live when I was younger, because my mom won tickets off the radio, and since my cousins were such big fans, I went with them and saw Biz's Beat of the Day, IRL. Yeah, it was a good time. That was a good time. Yo Gabba Gabba. Quick thoughts on Yo Gabba Gabba, just random thoughts. I always thought the robot, I think his name is Plex, dickhead. Always thought he was dickhead. He always seems like he knows better than everyone else, and that he's like better than you. Like he always was like, I am the leader because I am like a robot, blah, 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 blah. No hate to my robots out there. AI, chat, have a good relationship with you. Just to Plex the robot. Broby, I always thought was like a whiny baby, but Jeff was like, I kind of want to give him a hug. So now I'm looking at Broby in a different way, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe he deserves a hug. Muno, why is he biting? Why was Muno ever biting anyone? That's what I want to know. And then the two girls, they were always good. Whatever. Another good song from them is Art Show. We're all going to the art show. And when they would have like celebrities come on, there was a song by My Chemical Romance, but they called them MCR, and it was for their Christmas special, and my cousin Chase loved it. And it was called Every Snowflake's Different, Just Like You. I'm telling you, it rocks. Every snowflake's different, just like you. It's a great one, and it rings true. What else? Charli, who I'm seeing tonight. Charli XCX. Charli Baby. This will be my second time seeing her in concert. I actually saw her for the Crash tour because my friend bought tickets, and I wasn't a huge fan at the time, but we were in the front row, and Magdalena Bay opened for her, and that's how I was introduced to them. And that was like in 2022 when people didn't really care about them, and I'm so thankful for Charli for introducing them to me. I literally just went to Magdalena Bay last week, and now today I'm going to Charli, because I knew people who were selling tickets for like a nice price, so I'm really excited to go tonight. But let's talk about her secret account. I've been following it for quite a while now, pre-Brat era, but she's been posting the Brat poster with like stains on it. People are calling it like Brat poo-poo banner, poo-poo Brat banner, mama a poop behind you banner. Don't know what it means, but it's rotting. The apple is rotting. And of course, Coachella had Lady Gaga.
And her devil music.
Which, congrats, it's 2008 again, baby. Let's go. Which is a perfect segue into recession indicators. Now, if you saw Lady Gaga's performance, because I watched the whole 3 minutes of it on TikTok because somebody posted it, she performed. The opening of her set was is it Hail Mary? Or it's Mary. It's something Mary. Something Mary. I can't remember right now. Something Mary. Abracadabra into Judas. The three most top of her Satanesque controversial songs, and it was iconic. And I love her, and I love that she's bringing back Bad Romance era Lady Gaga. Lou, you want to come here? Come here, baby. The rocky road to Dublin. The rocky road to Dublin. Saw Sinners, by the way. Will not be talking about this episode, but I just gotta say, it was amazing. If that makes me basic, I don't give a fuck. It was amazing. Let's get into this. Recession indicators. You know it, I know it. Our economy is down the tubes. Not gonna talk about politics on here, but we are not gonna. But we're gonna talk about the fun part, which is when that stuff goes to shit. Pop culture just feeds us and gets even better. So at least we can be happy in some aspect. Superman was born out of the Great Depression. Someone made a comic and they were like, here, be happy for a second. And so now this is what Lady Gaga is doing with a lot of pop culture is doing. We are so back. We are so back. Someone was like, I guess this is all I will get of the Roaring 20s was Barbie Summer, Brat Summer, and now we got the Great Depression, I guess. So anyways, Lady Gaga devil music, reminiscent of 2008. Lady Gaga, boom, comes on the scene, meat dress, other weird dresses, supports LGBTQ community, which was more controversial 10 years ago than it is today. Thank you for Mother Monster, who is back. Happy she released Mayhem. Like, when she originally came out with Poker Face and everything, I just remember hearing that on the radio 24/7 when I was 9 or 10. And Lady Gaga has been around. She is Mother, but she is a recession indicator. Her music popping off in the bad romance way, in the devil way, is a recession. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So I asked some people for some other recession indicators to see what they would say. And this is what I got. But basically we have Coca Cola names are coming back. That was so iconic. Remember that? I do feel like that wasn't in the late 2000s. I feel like that was more like 2013, but still, like, good feelings, good pop culture stuff. Ooh, let me see if Coca Cola has my name on it. That kind of stuff. What else? Someone commented to me, my parents are fighting again. And someone else commented to me that robots are taking more jobs or like you're applying to jobs and people aren't getting back to you. Other recession indicators, I wrote them in my notes. Oh, vampires are popular again. I lied. I will mention Sinners today. But vampires are cool again. I don't know if you remember this, but 10 years ago...
10 years ago...
Twilight came out in 2008. The book came out in 2005, but the movie came out in 2008. You know what came out this year? Or the end of 2024? Nosferatu. You know who went all crazy over that? The internet. And you know who went all crazy over another vampire movie a few days ago? The internet and everybody, because of Sinners. So yeah, vampires are cool again. I have no more recession indicators besides Lady Gaga devil music, Coca Cola names, pop music, hugeness, vampires. And maybe Just Dance will have a revival. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode of F.A.R.T. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you want to see more of. I know this isn't a typical podcast. It's more like a show. So let me know if you have any comments or suggestions, and I will see you in the next one. I'm your host, Brittany Rose, and yeah, if you're new here, we talk about all the random... Nope, let me restart that. Hey. And this is for all the... Wait. 3, 2, 1. This show collides pop... Today's random thought. Okay. That's... Yes, Steampunk T-Pain. Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, I didn't get anything. I have to go.